I hope that you are so drilled into the ground from your fucking beliefs that you are so scared to be able to speak about these things and wear your hateful bullshit. I hope that you are goddamn destroyed.
Oh God.
So shoved out of for your fucking bullshit. No, I'm waiting for one. If you're gonna come at me, you have to come out with the fucking shit that you're saying makes me this way.
Stop.
Name one thing.
That's all that
Name one thing. You stupid idiot. Name one thing.
Hold on, Alebrelle.
No, if she's gonna make these fucking claims, she has to back them up.
Shut the fuck up for a moment.
Wait, Raj,
back it up.
What is Alebrelle?
Back it up.
Alebrelle.
Seriously, and going and asking actual academics instead of some fucking dipshit on Twitch was me actually going and crying to academics. It seems like an anti-intellectual argument that you're making here, Rem the bitch.
What the fuck?
No. Actually, I'm capable of having a discussion and you're not.
Talking about systematic
granted.
I can't even talk.
Hasan, you're literally take what you said for granted, Rem. It seems like you're just a propagandist, Rem. It seems like you're just fucking trying to propagandize about your form of Kantian philosophy as though that is supposed to be the end all.
Primrose! I can't even talk.
Primrose, let's hear that again.
I said just like the Young Turks, all you guys are propagandists.
What?
So what you're arguing doesn't make any sense.
Hasan is a propagandist, but that's besides the point.
The name of my show is called Agitative Propaganda, dumbass. Yeah, I'm a fucking propagandist.
Oh,
yeah,
no!
So why are you fucking arguing?
Neutral terminology, you idiot.
Hasan, you literally...
Could you put the sexism on hold for a second and let a woman
talk?
Thank
God
you,
damn it,
Primrose.
Rem.
Yeah, let a woman talk. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Primrose.
Let the obvious dumbass try to finish her point.
Hasan, your whole platform's a joke. Your number one fucking video is about women having like 4,000 orgasms in a fucking day. That's not.
Don't disrespect him like that, you fucking.
Wait, first of all, did you click on the video? Was I in it? Was I at the Young Turks, employed at the time? Am I responsible for all the videos that the Young Turks has published?
Oh my God, are you responsible? So am I responsible for everything that every single person in my fucking says? That is exactly what you're fucking arguing right now.
Yes, because you're attacking me for a video. You're attacking me for a video that someone else created before I even worked at the company.
For a tweet that someone said, you know, like 7 years ago.
Yeah, because I'm not voting for the Young Turks, and even if we were voting for the Young Turks, it would be about a fucking. If we were having a conversation about how like whether they're good at media, I would say 100% that they'll sort of clickbaity fuck here when I said.
Come on, where's the moral inconsistency?
I addressed that. I said that if you engage in political advocacy on a large public platform, you have to, and this is, by the way, not only philosophers and academics have disagreed with this, because I did actually go and ask.
Who?
Like, aside from Ben Burgess, every academic I've asked, every academic I've asked has disagreed with you.
Who? Hasan.
Megalol.
What do you
name one? Name one.
Okay.
Name one.
Okay, Howard McGarry from Rutgers University. Shut the fuck up, dude. There you go.
Oh!
Fucking dick, Rem.
Oh, shit.
Howard McGarry.
Oh, shit. Rem the Wreck Boy.
Go
how
Google,
you doing,
boy.
Man? Yo, someone, hold on, Hasan. Let's give him an HP potion or a Senzu bean. This kid's wrecked. What the fuck?
All right. Hold on. Zherka, I respect the passion, but your neutrality is critical because you are a co-host.
No, everyone knows I hate Hasan.
No, I know.
All right. Sure.
I just admitted
why do you think? Why do you support a position that everyone? Why do you support a position that every single person who is advocating for political, like any, is engaging in any sort of political advocacy on a large platform, like you have done so far today, has to ground their moral axioms? Has to have not just like a coherent moral system, but has to actually dive deep and understand.
Oh, I don't know.
Logic.
Isn't it crazy?
Isn't it crazy? What the moral axioms are. Wait, hold on. Just listen. When you yourself have not even done the fucking legwork, how hypocritical. Maybe you should deplatform yourself, Rem the Bath Boy. More like Rem the Wrecked Boy.
Oh no!
got
I'm
him.
the right
Oh, no!
We can actually talk about that. We can talk about that. I can't be.
Hold on, let Rem respond. Let Rem respond.
Come on here and
With this irresponsible person.
Hey, Hasan,
You goddamn
Okay,
moron. He
Donald
thinks about it every
Okay, all
goddamn
right, hold on 1 second. Let Woggles respond, okay? And we-
Hold on.
Hold on, Hassan, let
just
Woggles
stop.
respond.
None of that makes sense.
Shut the fuck up.
Everybody all at once.
Shut the fuck
How
up.
shallow can you be with your fucking
Shut
ideas?
the fuck up. If you want.
No, until you can substantiate your claim,
Seriously, I'm
you
being
don't
dead
get to
serious.
make
You would
these.
be better. You
No,
would be
name
better as a
one.
Republican trying to
Name
argue
one.
with Republicans
Name
to
one.
the left.
Name one.
Right.
Name
Name
one.
one.
Name one.
Name
one.
Name one.
Hold on. That's another
Name one.
20 gifted subs from Men of the Room. Thank you.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great that conservatives cry all the time about not getting proper representation on the RAJJ.
I'll put you right next to Rem. You actually fit a little better up there, so
thank you.
I'll put you up there. Welcome, Candyland, to the show. Now Primrose can get her own space. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the formerly to the right of Candyland. Primrose, welcome.
Hi guys. Hi Raj. Thank you so much for having me on today. My name is Primrose and I'm 20 years old. I'm a college student from California, and you know, I'm really excited to be here today just to give my right-wing voice to this podcast. I think we're missing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And overall, I'm just super sick and tired of being harassed for wearing something as simple as a hat that supports our president. I love this country, Raj, and I love Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And Bernie Sanders is a fucking simp.
Yeah, guys, come on. Guys.
What an
He's not like other
introduction!
girls, okay?
What an
Go,
introduction!
Hasan, go, Hasan, go.
Unbelievable!
Else lecture fan. The example you brought up, the example that you brought up is a Brookings Institute study that Ben Shapiro and everyone else likes to cite. And that study, if you actually read it like I did, would show you that socioeconomic conditions are the primary factor for why you might not get the best possible education, for why you might not necessarily live in a fucking two-parent household. So maybe you should do a little bit better reading rather than repeat Republican talking points you saw on fucking Fox News. Your goddamn lawyer, for fuck's sake. Also, the fact that you would turn around and you use the Native American community, one of the poorest, fucking most disenfranchised minority communities in this country, a community that we literally did genocide on, like we fucking wholesale did genocide to. The fact that you would use that as an example of why reparations don't work is such an idiotic point that I don't know where to fucking begin to address that. You think the Native American community is actually wealthy?
Hasan, I don't know if you've been watching Destiny stream lately, but genocide involves in.
Can't see her in the main room, but we had to have a backup room for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Candyland. Oh, there's a dildo behind you, Candy. Wear careful. I'm just kidding.
Why is Candy like?
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Candy. That was mean. I apologize.
Yes.
I thought we're over it.
It's
Go ahead.
okay, Raj.
Wait, what the fuck? Rem, why did Cutie Cinderella say you're a sexist? I saw that clip.
Dumb. She's fucking dumb.
Whoa.
Hey, hold on. Now, Cutie Cinderella isn't here to defend herself, you son of a bitch.
Well, she is. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just.
Well, okay, let's not attack people who are not here to defend themselves. First, we're gonna start with Bruce. How you been, bro?
No, Zherka, you're the co-host, not the lead host.
All I want to ask is, Primrose, have you ever had a black male boy?
Yeah.
Wait, Bruce.
Hold on. Rephrase the question. 1 second.
I'm just saying.
Hey, as the co-host, that's very relevant.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never dated someone, like specifically been boyfriend-girlfriend with someone, but I've had a thing with someone, and it just didn't work out because I moved to college.
It didn't work out because the dad was like, you did that.
On the MAGA hat.
Wait, you avoided my question.
20 gifted subs from Men of the Room. Thank you.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great that conservatives cry all the time about not getting proper representation on the RAJJ podcast, and then finally they are supposed to have their moment, and yet
They send a brick. It's a brick.
it's just so
Name
terrible.
1 point, Primrose.
Your points.
Primrose, I encourage you to name 1 point.
I love that Primrose is like
Think about
talking
it,
about
and
how
then we come
Alebrelle is. I love that Primrose is also talking about how Alebrelle is doing a bad job representing the left, while like you look like a dumb buffoon representing the Trump supporters. But I guess it doesn't really matter because Trump supporters, by and large, are pretty stupid. job. No, there is slave labor in prisons, so that is also fundamentally incorrect.
You can get a job for 50 cents a day.
There should be slave labor. Do you realize how expensive to house people in prison? Make them
what did you just say?
Oh my
God! Do you want to repeat that?
Hold on.
Let's get out. Let's get out of this.
I'm not saying we're inviting people to beat Primrose up, right? But we're inviting people to shit talk her for political beliefs, just like we're shit talking each other right now.
You don't even have fucking eyebrows, dude.
Well, okay, all right. Now hold on, Primrose.
Hold on, let me just clarify.
That does. Hope you're doing well. Optimus Clitoris. Optimus Clitoris. All right, they're getting VIP. All right, I like that name. Optimus Clitoris. Optimus Clitoris, thank you for 3 months in a row. Absy, thank you for 7 months in a row. Festidia 7, thank you for subbing.